So the purpose of conducting this, this workshop, this course or program, whatever you call, is basically to make the youth of present aware the importance of mind management. See, you learn so many things in school, right? And today the social media is flooded with a lot of information, but nobody teaches you how to manage your mind, manage your life, right? How to take the right decisions in life. So nobody teaches you what is right, what is wrong. That comes from within you. That has to come from inside you. And who is going to teach you? Unless you know how to do it, you would not know how to take the right decisions or how to learn from within. So that is where the mind management or mindfulness meditation, all these things, the yoga practices, the ancient science comes in. So the purpose here is to make you aware of this science, and it's a wonderful science that I think earlier in life you become aware of this, you will be a very strong person, and you can build a very strong personality and be able to face all the challenges that come in your life and in your student life and in future as well. Okay, so in today's session we are going to understand basically why we need to meditate, what happens when you meditate or when you focus inside. So unless you understand that purpose, there is no point in doing it, right? So let us understand that first today. So before we understand what is meditation and why we need to meditate, we need to first understand frequency and vibrations. Okay, so let us understand that first. Now we all have radio stations, or you watch TV, you watch social media. So there are lots of different channels, right? Now when you want to switch on or tune in to a particular radio station, what you do, you tune in, right? You connect to that frequency. So you start tuning, and when you connect to that frequency, you can hear that radio station, isn't it? So even for watching television, any channel you want to watch, you have to change the channels, and then when you connect to that particular channel, when you move there, then you can watch that channel. Okay, so the same way, if you see, everything is vibrating at different frequency here. So every person is vibrating at different frequency. Just like the channels you need to tune in, we need to tune ourselves as well. So if you see, for example, there are some people vibrating at a frequency where they are so restless all the time. Some people you see are very calm and peaceful. There might be people around you who are very naughty. There are people who are very witty, right? There are people around you who get angry for no reason. Every now and then they get angry. There are some people who are very fearful. They fear for every small thing. And some people are so confident and so dashing that they just don't think before they take the next step. So every person is different. Every person is vibrating at different frequencies, just like you are having these different channels, isn't it? Some people you see are always happy. Some are always positive in life. No matter what situation they are in, they are happy and positive. Whereas some people are always cribbing, always criticizing. They are always talking negative. So what I'm trying to say here is, just as this world is full of people of different frequencies, of different vibrations. So these are the vibrations that you emit. But need not be that a person who is happy all the time cannot be sad. He also becomes sad sometimes. But the frequency is less. Not as frequent as a person who is always sad. A happy person can sometimes be sad, or a peaceful and a calm person can sometimes get angry. He or she can get triggered sometimes, but the frequency is less, the number of times they get triggered by other external sources. So it's like getting disconnected. Now you're tuning to the channel, you are watching the channel, and sometimes the connection is lost and the channel is disconnected. So same way, your frequency, when you are vibrating at a calm and peaceful frequency, suddenly sometimes some external trigger comes and your frequency gets disconnected from that peace, and you lose that frequency and you suddenly become angry, right? So everyone is fluctuating. None of your emotions are stable. The reason behind this is, if you see, not just people but the entire world around, everything is vibrating at different frequency. If you go to a village or a calm and peaceful place, okay, like in beautiful nature where it is calm and serene, automatically you feel that calm and sereneness inside you. Same way, if you go to a city, a hustling and bustling city like Bombay, what are the vibrations that you get there? Your mind becomes restless, very active. So the people there, if you see, is a lot of high energy there. So even you become active and energetic there, and your mind becomes restless, continuously working. And you go to a place where people are all laid back, you also become lethargic, you become relaxed, right? So every place has a different frequency, and it is the collective frequency of the people living there and the vibrations around. So what I'm trying to say here is, the entire frequency of this world, of this planet, is a collective frequency of all the people living here, and not just the people but the places on this planet, the situations that are going on. That is, some places there is war going on, somewhere there is peace, some places there are floods, some places there are drought. So nothing is stable on this planet. Everything is fluctuating. The highs and the lows are constantly here. So nothing is permanent here. That is what I'm trying to tell you. So when nothing is at a constant frequency on this planet, how can you expect your mind to remain calm and peaceful all the time? Because the vibrations of this planet itself are so restless. There are people who are peaceful, there are people who are restless, the people who are rich, who are poor. So there is a high and low, opposite, positive and negative is the nature of this life, right? So then how can we keep our mind calm and peaceful then here? Anyone wants to say something? How can you do that? Maybe we can connect with something that is all the time calm and peaceful. Is there something here in this world that is all the time calm and peaceful, all the time positive, all the time that is very fearless, strong, confident? Is there something in this world that is all the time giving you strength, motivation, love, compassion? Is there anything such in this world which is permanently like that? Anyone? Yes? Anyone would like to say something? Family, yes, but sometimes you have in your family as well, we have everybody. Again, your parents might be, they also go through high and low, right? They also go through their ups and downs. So accordingly, their responses also differ. But we find that comfort with family. That I agree. That anywhere we don't find that comfort, we find that with family, which is true. you're very close, but closer than that, or you can say more, this, which is everlasting or permanent happiness, or permanent, something that can give you peace and which is always with you. Your family might not be always with you, right? Some, as you grow, you will have to go out of your house, you will have to study, you might have to go out of your place, of your city. So your family is not going to be with you all the time. So what is it that is always going to be with you, which you can carry with you anywhere in this world, and no matter where you go, it is going to be with you, and you can connect with that and bring that peace and happiness. Think. And we all are very intelligent. Yes, Ira, you want to say something?
Is it like our God?
Yes. Yes. Very good. Yes, it is God. Okay. You can say God, or you can say the universe. Okay. That is always going to be with you all the time, wherever you go, no matter in which part of this world or this planet you are. Now, if you see, as I said, the collective vibration or the frequency of this planet is very unstable, and it is always going to be that case, no matter which era of life or which stage you are on this planet. There are always going to be wars, there are always going to be terrorism, there's always going to be floods, famine, so instability all the time. But if you see the universe, the vast universe, the universe is vibrating at a very, very high frequency. So what are the low frequencies? If you see, what are the things that vibrate at low frequencies? Anger, restlessness, hatred, jealousy, fear, lethargy, no control on yourself, no confidence, weakness. All the weaknesses that you see, negativity that you see, are low frequencies. And what are the high frequencies? If you see, high vibrations are all the inner strengths that you have. That is the power, the inner power of being happy all the time, being positive all the time, being loving and kind, being compassionate with others, understanding others, helping others, then being courageous, fearless, being able to control your emotions, control your senses. So all these are very high frequencies, and we all should aim to raise our frequencies to those high levels. So when I say that the universe is vibrating at such high frequencies, that means if you go out in space, you will know that it's all calm, still and quiet there, right? So when wherever you go to a place where it is calm, still and quiet, immediately you will see your thoughts will start reducing and becomes calm and quiet. You will stop thinking there. Suddenly your thoughts will stop, because you will start connecting with that frequency. Now our ancient the ancient science of yoga, of the ancient science told by our great saints and rishis, they say that the entire universe lies inside us. You don't have to go out of this planet to the universe to seek the universe. Okay, everything lies inside us in the form of our soul, your atma. So your atma or your soul is a reflection of that God, of that universe. So you are basically made exactly in the image of God. You call it God, you call it Paramatma, or you call, if you don't believe in God, you just call it universe. Okay, so when you connect in meditation, what you do is, when you disconnect from this world and connect within, close your eyes and connect with your soul consciousness, you immediately connect with the vibrations of the universe. And when you start connecting with the vibrations of the universe, you slowly start becoming like the universe. Okay? So you start becoming calm, peaceful, still, quiet, stable, confident, strong. So all the strength, all the happiness, everything lies inside us. It is just like they are the keys to different channels, and we need to unlock them. We need to open those channels. We need to connect with those different frequencies and connect with them and try and bring that frequency inside us. Are you getting it, all of you? Does that sound interesting? Yes? Can you show me a thumbs up? Or can you turn on your...
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. So are you still with me? Okay. Thanks. So the purpose of meditation is what? Now tell me. Can somebody tell me what you have understood? Why you need to meditate? Tell in your own words. It doesn't matter. Okay, even if it's you still not got exactly what you want to say. You can just mention something. Why you need to meditate then? Anyone? Yes. Ansh? You want to say something?
Maybe to like reach those high frequencies in life.
Sorry? Can you speak louder a little bit, please?
Maybe to like reach those high frequencies in life.
Yes. So what will happen when you reach to those high frequencies? Yes. Definitely you want to reach to higher frequencies, right? So what will happen when you reach to those higher frequencies? You will experience freedom. Okay? Freedom from all the negative frequencies that we always catch in this world, from the people around us, from the situations around us. So there are various situations that come in front of us, right? Just say, for example, now you are having your exams coming up, suddenly you will feel tense and worried, right? Then when your exams are over, you will feel happy, you feel relaxed. Then again when your results are coming, you will feel tensed again. Yeah? So whatever the result, either you are happy or you are sad. These situations will keep coming in your life every now and then. So you can't change your this. So instead of to be free from the worries, to be free from all the fears, of passing or of failing, of getting that particular rank that you want in your exams, or you have lots of peer pressures around you about coping up with or matching up with the expectations of your friends, your family, whatever expectations they have. So when you reach to those higher frequencies, you will experience freedom from all these things, from expectations, from appreciation, from approval of others. You will not, nothing will bother you. The fear of exams, fear of meeting everyone's expectations of your teachers, of your own self. Because then when you become free from all these fears and when you reach to high frequencies, you will do your best no matter what. You will never go down. You will never be dishonest with yourself. You will always be true to yourself and give your best in every situation without fear. And that is why we need to be radiating or connected to those high frequencies all the time. So, and that is why it said that if you meditate once in a day at least, you get connected at high frequencies, and then the rest of the day you can cope up with all the challenges of your life, of whatever situations come before you. Any person triggers you, you will sit calm and peaceful no matter what that person is doing to trigger you, to make you angry and irritated. You will say, I don't care. So you want to be like that? Yes? Can you give me a thumbs up? All those who want to become like that? Do you want to change yourself, the way you see the life? Yes. Okay, thank you. So let us start meditation then. Yeah. So I'll turn on the music. Okay.